Hello, good morning. I've just put on my makeup and I need to quickly put my hair up before I get on with my day. My hair is so messy. It's got so much dry shampoo in it, and so my roots feel like sticky and gross. I feel like with dry shampoo, there's a bunch of dry shampoos that I love, but even so, like, it gets to a point. I just hate the feeling of dirty hair, and so even if a dry shampoo like makes my hair look amazing, after a day or two of having it in, I'm like, okay, I can't do this. I'm just gonna do like a half up, half down situation. I always use a brush like this when my hair is dirty to detangle it, because there's lots of gaps between the bristles and I just feel like it's easier on my dirty hair. And then I like a boar bristle brush when my hair is like actually clean. Yeah, so let me just do this. Took Fergus for a walk this morning. He was so bad. He was a bad dog this morning. It was like the teenager stage all over again. And I don't know if he's just acting out. The lighting in this house is just so bad. Better if I turn the light off? Is that better? I guess you can see more of the room when I turn that off, but I feel like there's less light on my face. This might be as good as it's getting right now. He was so bad. So Matt is gone right now. Matt's in the States this week. And according to Matt, when I'm gone, Fergus mopes around the house because I'm his parent that cuddles him, kisses him, gives him so much affection and love. And Fergus is a cuddly dog. He likes that. So when I'm not here, apparently he mopes. When Matt's not here, acts out because Matt is like more of the disciplinary parent, and he knows that it's easier to push me around. And it's harder for me to take him on walks by myself, because if he gets in one of those moods and he decides to be jumpy or he decides to pull, I'm just a lot easier to shove around for a big like 80-pound dog. So it's been fine for the rest of the week. Today was the first day where he just got in a mood, and I had a feeling it was gonna happen because he had zoomies at the start of the walk, and I was like, oh no, like if anything, if he comes across like a dog that, you know, barks at him or like gets in his face, or if someone like runs up to him and drops on their knees and tries to pet him or something, he's gonna go crazy. And it was even more embarrassing because someone who follows me and who watches my vlogs, if this was you, hello, she was here with her husband. They had just gotten married. They were in Edinburgh for their honeymoon. They're doing the NC 500 on their honeymoon. Beautiful couple. But he started acting up right as she walked over to say hi, and so he started like being a little jumpy and barking and just like, and I was so flustered because it's like one thing for him to be bad with me, but it's another thing for him to be bad in front of someone who follows me, and I was like, so it just wasn't good. And then he was jumping super bad after that, and we had to do like a lot of work. I had to do a lot of like little training tips and tricks with him to get him to calm down so we could go on the rest of the walk, which was great. I'm gonna do like my half slick back thing that I love doing because my hair is so much dry shampoo. I need it to have like more oil in it so it will actually slick. So I'm using Fable and Mane Holly Roots hair oil. I'm gonna wash my hair tonight, and so I'm gonna hair oil today anyway, and so I like doing this hairstyle on my hair wash day because I'm gonna put oil in anyway. So I'm just putting in like all this bit, but just the roots so that I can slick my hair back all the way. I really like this hair oil. Well, I love hair oiling in general. Hair oiling has really improved the health of my hair, and this is a good one. It smells good, it's super effective, and Fable and Mane is a South Asian brand, and obviously hair oiling is big in South Asian beauty, so that's great too. And then I use one of these brushes. Mine is full of hair. To actually slick it back, you have to have like one of these tight bristle brushes to slick back. And I get, every time I wear this hairstyle online, I get questions about how to do it. My only tip is to like make sure you have a strong part. Make sure you're putting your oil or your gel or whatever all in the roots, like here, but also here. I like to part my hair directly above my ear and then bring it up. So like I'm kind of parting my hair on a diagonal up my head that way. And I also, to be honest, will do it like 10 times until I feel like it is a good amount of hair that I have in the bun, because I want the rest of my hair that's hanging down, I want it to all look proportionate. It's like a whole thing. And then once I'm happy with it, I take the wooden brush and I start brushing the hair out just to get like the lumps out. And then I take this brush and I like use this to really slick it. And I made a tutorial on my TikTok for how I slick back my hair without yanking on my roots to minimize breakage and thinning at my hairline. And basically the trick is you need one of these brushes. You need a lot of oil in your hair because you want the hair to look as flat and shiny against your scalp as possible without having to actually pull it tight, because it's the yanking on it and pulling it tight that can cause the breakage. So you want it to lay really smooth, but actually kind of still have a loose hold, which takes playing around with. And I've fucked up my part. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do it again. You know what? I can't see with this light behind me. I'm too backlit to see into my little mirror. We try again. This time when I'm brushing, I'm gonna try to keep that part defined a little more. And I only do this when my hair is already dirty so that I can just add like a ton of product to it and not have to worry about wearing it down after this. And then the other trick is only using this type of spiral rubbery band, because these have an amazing hold. And so when you tie your hair up with these, again, you don't have to pull it crazy tight in order to have like a really secure hold, which is also helpful because I do slick my hair at least once a week, but I obviously don't want thinning and breakage in my hairline. I also will often use a anti-shedding or like hair growth scalp serum on my scalp before I do this, just to like, you know, again, we're trying to minimize breakage, we're trying to minimize shedding and stuff and thinning. But because I have so much dry shampoo in my hair, I feel like a scalp serum would be useless. Like there's just so much dry shampoo. And then once you have the little ponytail, I split the ponytail in two like this, twist them around. Can you see this? Like this. And then I wrap them to get a cool looking bun. And I leave the tails out and I push the tails off to one side so I can get a cute little sprout. And then I tie it off with another like squiggle spiral rubber hairband, and then I arrange my sprout till it looks good. I have a lot of baby hairs and like new growth at the moment because I'm using scalp serums, and so I use one of these, what is this, Bondi Boost Anti-Frizz Flyaway Wand. But I also feel like you could literally use like an eyebrow gel. I in the past have used the NYX brow glue that I use every single day on my eyebrows to do this, and I also have the Got To Be, this is a brows and edges gel. So I also sometimes will use the Got To Be. But yeah, I also have this Bondi Boost one, and I think I could honestly refill it because it's just like a gel with a thin consistency in here, and I feel like I could literally refill it when I'm done. So anyway, and then I just put a ton of that right along here, smooth it down. It's all about, you know, faking the look of pulling your hair super tight by making it really sleek and shiny without actually pulling it. So that's cute. I feel like you guys won't be able to tell because I took all these before pictures before my phone got stolen of my hairline, and all my befores were on my phone that got stolen and I can't get the pictures back. But just so you know, there's like a lot more fullness here than there was at the start of this year, and you just have to take my word for it. And then I'm gonna hairspray. This is, I actually don't like it as hairspray. This is the Tresemme Freeze Hold hairspray, and it has like ultra strength, this 5, like it's the most maximum strength hairspray you could get. And I think I'm more of a flexible hold girl, so there's that. But then hairspray, smooth, hairspray, smooth, spray my little sprout. And then my last step is brushing out all the hair that I've left down. And then I'm gonna put a couple drops of oil in my ends just to keep them smooth. This is the Olaplex bonding oil. I mean, of course, you don't have to use multiple oils. Like you could use the oil you put in your roots, but I actually really like Olaplex hair products. I'm trying a couple different things in their line right now, and they're really good. They smell good. They make my hair feel so nice. Ever since I dyed my hair dark, I have been trying a lot of other hair products, like kind of just switching it up, because I obviously don't want my color to fade any faster than it already is, and I want to grow my hair down to my waist, so I need length retention, I need hair growth. So I still have my favorites, like I still love my Bondi Boost, of course, but I'm trying OGX, Olaplex, and Kerastase right now. And I just finished the Redken Acidic Bonding shampoo and conditioner. Those were fabulous. Yeah, just trying out a bunch of things. Anyway, that's my hair. I have a package that I want to open with you guys. So for context, I know I said this at the end of my last video. I feel like I need hoop earrings, and hold on, pause. Oh, hello Fergus. Yeah, right on time. Were you a bad boy today? Yes, you were. You were stinky and you were rotten and you embarrassed mommy and you made her life difficult. So I know I said this at the end of my last vlog, but I have just been feeling kind of off lately, and I've honestly been experiencing such a wave of homesickness from the last 2 weeks, and it's really not good this week either, and I think it's worse because Matt is in the States right now and I'm jealous. I just wasn't able to make the trip to go with him for various reasons, and they can't even see me. You know we're beefing today, right? Homesickness, and I've just been like I've just been crashing out about it. Like just I'm in the middle of big emotions. I'm having big emotions, and with the homesickness, I know I mentioned again in the last video, this is a very old house, and sometimes I just miss those modern luxuries and conveniences. And so I was crying at 2 a.m. the other day, and I made 2 purchases that I'm hoping will help ease the homesickness and just help me continue to like settle into life in the UK and enjoy my life here. And those 2 purchases were a microwave and an ice maker. This house doesn't have a microwave, and I feel like it's really, really, really uncommon for houses in the UK to have ice makers. Like, some people have them in their freezers and stuff, but I don't think it's as common. It's like, this is an ice tray country. At least in my experience, Scotland is an ice tray country. And I want an ice maker. I want to be able to constantly have it be regenerating and making new ice, and I want to use a little scoop and get my little ice. And every day when I make my matcha latte, I want to have ice. And there's this one ice maker that I know, like, people in the States that they have them, and it's like this really, it's so cute. It's like a pebble ice maker, and it makes that crushed pebble ice that you get at like a fast food restaurant or something. And I know exactly what it is. I've seen it on American Amazon. They do not have it here, so I got like just a small ice maker. It makes cubes of 2 different sizes. I'm gonna use the smaller one because I wanted the pebble one, but it's fine. Anyway, I thought I would unbox. And then I also got some syrups. They're coffee syrups, but I'm gonna use them on my matchas. Because again, I had a collection of iced beverage syrups in Arlington, and I loved them and used them constantly, and I just never bought them when I moved over here. And I need these little things. Like, I'm just feeling homesick, not only for the States, but I'm feeling this like rush of homesickness for the life that I lived before. And I think it's because, like, you know, a microwave or an ice maker or like vanilla syrup in your morning coffee might not sound like that big of a thing, but I think like when you move countries and everything in your life changes, those small touches really do make a world of difference. So I got some syrups. What do we have? So I have vanilla, I have salted caramel. They came in a pack of 4, and I got to pick like which 4 syrups to put in the pack. And then gingerbread and pumpkin spice. And I also sent Matt to the States with a list of Trader Joe's items that he needs to bring back for me. Basically, it's everything that has a pumpkin or maple in the title that can be put into a suitcase. Everything like non-perishable that can be put into a suitcase that says it's pumpkin or maple flavored needs to be coming home with him. Like, don't come home without them. Basically, that's where we're at mentally right now. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like, I don't know gingerbread matcha. I feel like gingerbread more goes in coffee, but I also have been loving hojicha, which has a really nutty taste. It tastes like black sesame to me, but it tastes more nutty to Matt. I don't know. Vanilla and salted caramel and pumpkin spice I know will be great in matcha. The gingerbread one I will figure out, and if not, then I'll just put it in coffee and that's fine. Okay, I think this is the smaller of the boxes, so I'm pretty sure this is the ice maker. No, like, we're actually beefing, Fergus. You embarrassed me. You made my life really hard this morning. It was a battle getting him back to the house, because he just had, And so Fergus just turned 2, and I know that larger dog breeds, golden retrievers included, don't really fully mature until they're like 3. So my dad, who's a veterinarian, warned me when I got Fergus that like it might take until he's 3 years old to really just fully, completely be out of the teenager stage. But I haven't felt like I've noticed teenager behavior from him in a while. So I don't know if he's acting out because Matt is gone and he knows he can get away with it, or if he's just upset that Matt is gone. Or if he just woke up in a mood. Okay, here's my ice maker. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. There's not exactly a ton of room in my kitchen. If I have to put it on the floor in the basement and run up and down the stairs to get ice every time I wanna make a drink, that's fine. Even just in ice water. Oh my God, in ice water. Oh. I know it's so American to love ice this much, but like, these are the scissors in my embroidery kit. They're the only scissors I could find. So this is a small one, but Matt doesn't care about ice the way I do, probably because he's not American. So it will be majority me using it. According to the listing, it can make 6 ice cubes in the first 10 minutes after filling it with water and turning it on. So I'm gonna head down to M&S in a minute. I'll vlog this, but I'm just seething with jealousy about the Trader Joe's fall items. Like, it's just a lot of things. It's a lot of things all at once that are making me miss home. Seething with jealousy about Trader Joe's fall items. So I'm gonna go to M&S and just see if they have anything. I feel like out of all of the UK grocery stores, when it comes to those like Trader Joe's style, themed, fun, quirky little snacks, M&S is most likely to have them. There's just nothing like Trader Joe's here at all. And also M&S has a home section. I would say M&S is like kind of the closest thing you can get to Target, and it's not Target, but it does have clothes, a home section, and then a food hall. So it's not the same, but I am also gonna go to the home section and see if there's some fall candles. Okay. Ooh, okay, fun. This is my ice maker. So there's a water tank in the back. That comes up. A little scooper, and then there's a water tank, and then cool. I'll have to read the instructions and get it set up and figure out where I'm gonna put it. I might put it on the kitchen counter for now because Matt is gone, and then figure out a more permanent place when he gets home. I'm also not gonna open the microwave right now because, to be honest, unless I get something at M&S and I need it, I don't really need a microwave at the moment. I do also just need to get like food for this week. I ordered a curry last night and it was amazing. But as you guys know, Matt does all the cooking in his household, and I can't just order all of my meals for the next like 6 days. So I need to get food. Okay, cute. My mental health is really riding on this thing being everything I hope it will be. So that's great. Okay, I'm gonna get this set up and then I'm gonna head out. I am so homesick right now, and seeing the videos of the Trader Joe's fall themed snacks on my For You page are really not helping. There's nothing like a Trader Joe's or a Target in the UK, but M&S has cutesy little themed snacks and a home section. I want something with pumpkin or maple in the title. Don't know if I'm gonna get it. They don't like pumpkin here. And I want a fall candle, and I need laundry detergent. And I need to feel something. So I'm going, and fingers crossed I can get a fix of fall goodies. It wasn't the most successful trip ever, but I didn't leave empty-handed, so I'll show you what I got. Earl Grey tea bags to infuse milk with to make matcha lattes. I did find this pumpkin patch room spray in the home section. It has pumpkin, thyme, and clove. Smells like overly sweet artificial pumpkin, like walking into a Bath & Body Works in the month of October. That's what I want. So Trader Joe's has a pumpkin spice espresso martini, like a pre-made one. I've seen it on TikTok. I got that pumpkin spice coffee syrup that I showed you already, and so I got salted caramel canned espresso martinis. I'm gonna make it at home. I think this will actually be really good. M&S canned cocktails are strong as fuck. This is 14.2% and this was like $3.50. These will get you so messed up. These are kind of rogue, but they sound right. These are butter-basted roast turkey crisps with sage and thyme. There's like a Thanksgiving chip that Trader Joe's has that tastes like a Thanksgiving dinner, and I feel like this will be close. And then this is hot maple pigs in a blanket crisps with Canadian maple syrup, chili, and oak smoked sugar. It has maple in the title, Canadian maple syrup. We'll see. Salted caramel sauce for my fall themed fun drinks. I also, this was dumb, I got this like little pack of apple slices with sticky toffee pudding to kind of get my caramel apple fix, and then I realized after I got home that I had gotten this caramel sauce and I could have just not gotten this. Colin the Caterpillar is like a British thing. Colin the Caterpillar and Percy Pig candies, it's like a thing. I saw that they had Halloween editions of the Colin the Caterpillar gummies, and so I got them. Spooky sour. I'm from Virginia and I love Bold Rock cider. Of course, they don't have it here, so I just got a hard cider from the Devon Orchard. And then the UK doesn't really have what we call apple cider. They have cider, which is alcoholic. Like all cider is alcoholic, and then they have apple juice. But if you want something like American apple cider, you have to get cloudy apple juice, and it's not 100% the same, but it's close. So I got some juice boxes. I got 2 Bramley apple crumble cups for my apple pie fix, and then this isn't fall themed, it just looked really good. I'm gonna have some of this for lunch. Chicken Caesar dip. This is the kind of stuff that M&S has. Like, they have fun dips. I'll show you. Like, I also got some other things that just aren't fall themed at all, but I'll show you. M&S is known for its picky bits, like little pre-packaged snacks that you can get, and then you can have like a picky bits dinner is what they call it, which is kind of like girl dinner. It's like when you eat 6 different things and none of them are related. They're all just in little piles on your plate. M&S is great for that. So I also got buffalo chicken dip, and then I got this whipped spicy nacho cheddar dip, and I got some pita chips to eat these with, because I also have to feed myself while Matt is gone, and I'm not gonna cook. Yeah, that's my haul. It's not bad. It's not bad. I feel, let me have a cloudy apple juice. It's not the same, like it doesn't fully scratch the itch, you know, but like I've got my caramel flavors, my apple flavors, my pumpkin scent. I've told Matt all these things that I want from Trader Joe's, so he's gonna get some and bring them home to me. And everything is fine. I'm just like having feelings. Hold on. Let me set the mood. Why am I actually tearing up? I needed this. I'm gonna eat some lunch, watch the latest episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty. I actually don't really have many obligations today at all, except for one meeting later. It's on the phone, it's not even a Zoom, so I have laundry I need to do, but I also have catabasis that I need to finish, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's September 10th, and this is my 3rd fire of the week. Also, I know I had bad luck getting a candle at M&S today, but that's okay because I pulled these 2 out of my collection. This is a Scottish candle company called Druid. It's based in Edinburgh, and I have 2. This one has called Woodlands. It has juniper, eucalyptus, and fir, kind of Christmassy. And this one is called Balmoral. It has beeswax, agarwood, and incense. So we're still all good on the candle front. Lighting my fire, gonna burn these candles. It's like several hours later, by the way. I'm gonna read Catabasis. Life is good. Oh. And my camera's about to die, so that's actually kind of perfect timing. I actually can't remember when the last time I vlogged was, but I feel like it was 5 or 6 days ago. I was gonna vlog all last week because Matt was in the States. I was here alone with Fergus all week. I was like, oh perfect, like great time to do a vlog, but then I ended up being super depressed all week, so I didn't really want to be on camera. But picking up the camera again, I'm about to head out. The Balmoral Hotel, which is one of Edinburgh's iconic heritage hotels, has invited me in to enjoy their spa. So I'm gonna eat lunch by the pool. I have a poolside lunch at 12:15, and then a facial, which is super nice of them. I know the PR girl there, so a very fun perk. So I'm actually really excited. They just redid the spa at the Balmoral, and it's beautiful. And I'm gonna take my book. I got Catabasis like 2 weeks ago or something, and I haven't picked it up yet. I'm not sure why. I feel really anxious, which is my fault because I had half a Celsius this morning because I got up early and got a bunch of work done like early this morning so that I could take, you know, the midday and do this. And I only had half because Celsius is like such a strong energy drink, but I still feel like my heart is about to beat out of my chest. So hopefully this is a very relaxing and calming experience. I have like a little bit of makeup on. I guess they're just gonna take it off of me to do the facial, but yeah. I will say I got some comments on my YouTube this morning, like the last video I posted or something where I was talking to you about just feeling super off and super weird. This morning I got a couple comments saying that the week that I had filmed and posted that, there was this major eclipse happening. So I had comments being like, of course you felt like that, very normal. Should be feeling better now that September is more underway. So I felt very validated when I saw that. So that was nice. I just packed up my stuff. Need to take Fergus out one more time. Matt's actually coming back from the States right now. He's like 5 minutes away on the tram, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave before he gets here. But yeah, I'm picking the vlog back up as if nothing ever happened. Of course, it's been sunny and beautiful all morning, and the second I get ready to leave, it starts pouring down rain. That is just Scotland in the fall, and it is really, really very much fall weather now. Also, oh my God, my hair, I'm running late.